this. So this is the Elite Four, all regions, all generations, except for Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield. I do not see Sword and Shield.
They don't really have an Elite Four.
Correct. They don't have an Elite Four.
Different.
You could argue that the tournament is like the Elite Four. If they lose to the Bulls, they trash. The Bulls are good this year. Not great. Good. Okay. So I'm going to say we should probably just start from the very top here. I will also be sharing the teams that these people had. So this is our... Oh, God. I forgot. It's like AR. It starts with AR. Acerola. Acerola? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Acerola is a Sun and Moon Elite Four member, ghost type Pokemon. Okay. Their party, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, was Sableye, Delmise, Frostlass, Palisand, and Driftblim. Now, you don't remember Sun and Moon super well. Why don't you just critique that team specifically? If you don't remember the actual member, just critique the team. What do you think of that team as a ghost team in the context of like an Elite Four? And to be fair, not all the Elite Four members are like actually difficult to beat.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't.
I think like we can at least look at the team, look at the character, and be like, okay, if we remember, was it a challenging fight? If we don't remember it, do you think this team would be a challenge? For a reason, like an average playthrough, do you think that a team of Sableye, Delmise, Frostlass, Palisand, and Driftblim are actually going to be a challenge for a normal playthrough? And that's what I would critique it on if you don't remember the actual fight. Oh, this is also excluding champions, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that excluding champions.
So we won't actually get to comment on Cynthia. I mean, Cynthia would be at the top, right? Yeah. I don't know why it says great design, team, and personality. You can ignore personality for now. Let's just look at team.
You can also just you can change what the tiers say if you like.
Yeah, we can just say S. Let's just say S. We'll say A.
C, D.
I can't. A. B. C. And lol. Okay. So we have S, A, B, C, and lull tiers. Lull tier, I think, should be obvious, is like just every single way is bad.
Trash. Hot trash.
Hot trash. Okay. So back to I think it's Acerola. I really don't know how to pronounce this. It's bothering me. Anyway, team Sableye.
What are we rating on? Is it like just the team, or is it like the character design and the quote unquote personality of the character?
I think that too. I think that's fair. Like if you think it's if the character is designed well, and if you think the team is good, like you should be putting it in SA or maybe even B tier if it's like good enough. I think if you put something in C tier, the team isn't very good, and the design is okay and the team is okay or bad, or vice versa. And if it's in lull tier, everything's bad. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what I would argue. So again, that's going to be our criteria. Team, character design, if you want to add in personality as a part of their design, I'm not going to really like argue that. I don't remember all these members' personalities.
I don't either.
But I know like some of them I remember. Sun and Moon I know the least. So
same.
Let's just start though with this ghost type Elite Four member. So for me, I think this team is like not great for a challenge.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that great. I mean, Frostlass is cool. I like Frostlass.
I like Frostlass too.
My main man Driftblim is always going to be a favorite in my heart. I can't do it for Sandy Castle. I know Sandy Castle's a meme for me. Sableye is just a lull. Delmise is a lull as well. I can't. This team I think is just like, I can't give it like as a team above a B. Like I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I think the team is pretty mediocre as well. The only Pokemon that I really like in that team is Frostlass.
I agree.
Drifloon's okay, but like I feel like Drifloon's a Pokemon they just like throw in ghost teams. It's just like annoying. It's just a big bucket of hit points, and then it has it's like aftermath or something like that. Shit's just annoying.
It's like, yeah, it's annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the team is like, I don't think it's bad, but
it's
like B tier at best.
The character itself, I mean, like, it's a
cute little girl.
It's a cute little kid. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah, this is.
I think this is B.
This is B tier for me. It's like just real mid, real mediocre in general.
Oh God. Okay. So this guy was Gen 3.
Gen 3, the dragon guy.
The dragon guy. Okay, I'm giving dragon guy S tier. His design kills me. I love this
design
guy.
His design is definitely S tier. He looks like a badass.
I also like his team. Okay, so outside of Shelgon, it's a bunch of dragons. I'm not a super fan of the 2 Flygons from Ruby and Sapphire. I do remember that.
Yeah, that's kind of oof.
In Emerald, they upgraded to Kingdra, which was great. But I am gonna stick with the better of these 2 teams. In that Emerald had Kingdra, so it's better. I would give this guy S tier. I freaking love his design, and also I'm biased. I like dragons, so I mean this guy was like a. If you don't have like that ice Pokemon to counter, he is like a moderately challenging fight because his dragons at this gen. It's moderately It's a challenging fight. It's dragons.
Yeah, I'm looking at all 4 teams. Yeah, the base like Ruby Sapphire team is pretty weak with 2 Flygons and like Shelgon as well. Altaria is cool, but it's just like not a very good Pokemon. I like the design of Altaria though.
Yep.
Yeah, like character design wise, S tier. He looks imposing. He's a badass. He doesn't wear a shirt or is he wearing a shirt? I don't know. Nope. It's like a tank top or something. Maybe he's not even wearing a shirt. He's just like a captain with like this crazy mustache. I mean, he just looks like he's about to beat your ass. So, I love his design is definitely S tier. His team is probably like. His team is probably A or B tier, so he's either S or A.
I want to give him S. I freaking love this guy's design.
All right, well, I'm okay with it. We'll put. I think his name's Drake, right? We'll put Drake in S tier.
Oh man, who's this? Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh, this is a X and Y. This is X and Y. Oh god.
Oh really?
This is X and Y. Drasna. So this is Drasna from X and Y. Again, I like dragons. I like this team less. I like Noivern. That's about it. I like Noivern.
Yeah, Noivern. Who's the top left? Druddigon, is Noivern, or Altaria, and
Dragolge is a dragon poison Pokemon. Looks like it looks like a seahorse. And this is the character. I wish we could get a better. Let's try and find a better picture on Google. Actually try and find something. Oh god, I regret my choice. Here's the full character design. I like the dragon like fangs, whatever these are. I like these fangs, and I kind of like the dragon shoes. Everything else I'm kind of just like mid on. So the design of the character I'm gonna say is a mid. Oh my god, I did one Google search with this character, and I'm getting this stuff.
Yeah, this is I don't like. Yeah, her costume's kind of alright. I really hate the facial expression that she's giving. It's just like too, like.
It's too happy. It's too happy.
It's too happy. Too like.
You're not a kid. You're not a child.
Yeah. I'm gonna go C tier. I'm gonna go C tier.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I like dragons too. The only one I can justify is Noivern. I would go C. I agree. Let's get rid of her. Okay, I think she's from. Here we go, Glacia. Oh god.
This
is Glacia. No. This is Glacia.
Yeah, Glacia.
Oh god. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to focus on the rematch from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I'm not going to focus on that one for now. I think the rematch version's like fine. but like the
Her
first time
that base team is terrible.
That's a terrible team. Walrein is good, but like this base team is terrible.
Like you literally have two Galaleys, you have two is that Celio? Is it Celio?
That's Celios.
Yeah, and one wall. Like you literally have 4 Pokemon that are it's like 2 dupes basically. Like ugh.
Here's the character design too.
The team is F tier for sure. Like it's lol tier.
I'm just gonna give this an F. This is the most boring character design too. There's just nothing to this. That's the character itself right there. I'm giving F.
I think this is a lol. This is a lol tier.
This is a lol. Okay. The next one we have here is from Sun and Moon. Remember this guy? So he was a gym leader. Hala was a gym leader. I'm fairly certain. He was one of the oh god, what they call them? Kokois?
Kahunas.
Kahunas, thank you. Kahunas, not kokoi.
The koi. The koikois from Sakura Wars.
Kahunas. He's a kahuna. Here's his team. His team is Hariyama, Primate. I freaking love Primate, by the way. Beware, Crabominable, if you remember Crabominable, and Poliwrath. And this is obviously this is a fighting type. I think the character design itself, I'm going to say is fine. I would give that like a C or maybe a B. Maybe a B.
Yeah, the character design is pretty. I'd say the character design is maybe a B or even an A for me. Okay. He's like a sumo wrestler type thing going on. He's not like super huge like a sumo wrestler, but he's kind of got that feel going on with the top knot and his kind of like rope belt thing going on and his like sort of hand sumo pose going on. The team is.
It's a mid team to me.
It's pretty mid. Yeah. This guy's gonna slot right in B.
I think B
for me.
I agree. I was gonna say B. Also Sun and Moon. This is Kahili. Kahili was the rando who's like, I came back to be an Elite Four member, and you're like, who is this? Here's the team. It's a flying gym leader. Skarmory,
yeah.
Mandibuzz, Oricorio. Toucan Sam, and Crobat. I'm a huge fan of Crobat, and I like Skarmory. Mandibuzz, I think, is a lull. He looks like something out of a cartoon.
Toucan Sam is also a lull.
Toucan Sam is also a lull, though I do love the meme. Oricorio, I can't do it. Nope. The team to me is probably mid. I do like Crobat. I think Crobat's great.
You've got 2 pretty cool good Pokemon, and then you've got 3 kind of lull Pokemon. So
here's my other thing with this character. Let me find an actual. Okay, this character's got a lot of artwork, so I'm trying to find an in-game one. I'm trying to find an in-game one that isn't like potentially Monk-esque. Okay, this is the best I can do. This is what the character does look like, though. This is the outfit, if you can see it.
Why does she have a golf club?
I don't know! That's the first thing I thought of, too. Is like, why is she a golfer? Why is she a golfer? What? It's a weird, like, thing to look at a flying type person golfing. I think the design of the outfit is in the hair. The hair is kind of good with that.
Yeah, is good.
The golf club confuses the hell out of me. The actual design I was gonna say is probably like almost A tier, but that golf club is confusing the hell out of me. So it's bringing it down for me. It's so confusing.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty mid for me again. Like on both, there are parts of the team and parts of the outfit I like, and then there's parts of the team and parts of the outfit that I don't like. So I think it's just gonna kind of average out in the middle again.
Okay, I don't know who this is off the top of my head. I think it's Black and White.
No, I saw her in Sun and Moon.
Oh, here we go.
The fire type in Sun and Moon.
Okay, Malva has Pyroar.
Not Sun and Moon, I'm sorry.
Kalos is the X and
Y.
Pyroar, Torkoal, Chandelure, Talonflame. I actually like this team. Besides Torkoal.
Besides Torkoal,
I like this team.
Kind of weak sauce, but the team's pretty good.
I like the team. This character's got some freaking style going on here with the sunglasses. Malva. Okay, apparently I have to say Pokemon because it's actually a flower. Oh man, here, this is what the character looks like. This is the character. Black shirt, pants. I don't know if are those holes in the pants?
Maybe.
Let me try and like get a zoom in. Yeah, I think those are like holes in the pants. I don't know. She's got some style going on here. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
There's a little style.
Yeah, I agree. I like fire types. I think her team's pretty good. She's got some style. She got the cool like red shades, and you know, I'm feeling A tier on this one. I think she's pretty cool.
What is this?
Step on me.
We're sitting on Ash. Freaking Ash Ketchum over there. I agree. I think A tier. Yeah. Oh god, who is this weeb? Oh, he's an Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I know nothing about this guy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the team. I think team. Klefki. Oh, for God's sake.
I hate Klefki.
I freaking hate Klefki. Bisharp. Magnezone. What the frick? Metagross? Oh god, and the meme Doug Trio. I hate Klefki, but the rest of this team is great. For me, I freaking love Blonde Doug Trio. Blonde Doug Trio is one of my favorite things as well.
Yeah, but like this
guy, this guy is a mid.
The character design to me is lull tier. Like,
oh really? He's lull for you?
Makes sense. It's just like,
why is he steal?
Why do we have this like nerdy like idiot with a actually pretty cool steel team?
Design lull. I would have gone like C, but either way, team is good. C.
The team is.
I think C.
Yeah, I think C as well. His design is really dragging him down. His team is probably like A tier, but design is lull.
Yeah, I agree.
And I guess that could average out to B or C, but for me the design really drags it down on this guy.
Yeah, I don't like him. Olivia, same region. Let's focus on the first Sun and Moon. Although Ultra Sun and Moon team is actually looking kind of like interesting. So I'll talk about both teams here. Relicanth, Probopass, which I freaking love Probopass too, that mustache.
Meme.
Golem, Alolan Golem, right? Lycanroc, and Carbink. Okay, I'm gonna give you the second team. This is Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Armaldo, Cradilly, Gigalith, Probopass, Lycanroc. That one's more interesting.
Yeah, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon team is much better.
Yeah, I like that team much better. And character design, I'm scared putting this into Google, but God help me, I'm gonna try. Feel like I'm gonna get some not safe for work stuff. I didn't, and this is the actual character design. So here's the character design. There's a lot of straps here, or ropes. I don't know what you'd call that. I kind of like it.
Not. Yeah,
I don't hate it.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't dislike it, but I don't like this. She to me just looks like a standard. Like, this could be any like Sun and Moon trainer. Like, you know.
I would give it. I do like it, so I'll settle for B. I do like it. She looks like she's straight out of like. She's like a. This would be an interesting one. She looks like a beast tamer or something. Looks like she's about to, be one with like the rainforest or something. It's cool. I do like it. I think it's cool. But I would settle for B on the design. Worst case.
Yeah, no, I'm at B on the character design for worst case. It's not bad, but it's not particularly good either, in my opinion. It's fine.
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon team is good. However, she does have two teams. If we're going off Sun and Moon team, this is a C team. Almost lull. I almost want to give it lull because of Relicanth and Carbink. This one is probably a B team for me. Or a C team. This one's a better C team, possibly B team. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So, depending on how you rate it, she's probably slotting into C. Or B. Probably B or C. So it's a question of, do you want to rank the better team?
I mean, I think you take both into account. I think I'll give her... She would be like probably low end of B, but I think she's in B overall.
Okay, now I need to go back up because... Okay, we have Phoebe. Phoebe from Ruby and Sapphire. Dusclops, Benetti, and Sableye, and then more Dusclop. This team is a mid team for me, if anything. I don't like when they have repeat Pokemon. I'd probably give it like a C.
Yeah.
This could be a lull for me too, though.
The team is... Yeah, I don't like repeat Pokemon either, but at least it's like... I mean, Dusclops is pretty good, at least.
Yeah, Dusclops is alright. I will say that. Dusclops is alright.
Yeah, the team is like C bordering on lull because of the repeats, though the later teams are much better. Though, I mean, you still have repeats, I guess.
You do have repeats again in the initial match. I don't like counting rematches, personally. I mean, like, obviously Dusknoir is a huge improvement, but this team is a lull for me. I don't like repeats, and I don't think this team is that good. It'd have to be low C for me on that. And the design of the character, this character feels like she should be in Sun and Moon. This looks like a Sun and Moon character.
Yeah, she looks like a Sun and Moon character.
She looks like a Sun and Moon character. So, a little bit misplaced. Let me do...
Yeah, her design really doesn't make sense for being a ghost-type trainer.
No, it doesn't. It makes no sense for me. Looks like a water type.
Like, yeah, I don't like... she's cute. Like, I don't dislike the design, but it just doesn't make sense for like a ghost-type trainer.
No, it doesn't. She should be a water type.
She's either C... Like, honestly, with that team and just the design mismatch, she's either C or lull, to be honest.
I want to put her in lull. Like, I think...
You want to put her in lull, too?
It makes no sense. I can't even do it.
I mean, I can get behind it.
Okay. Next, we have Sydney. I will say Sydney's actual design makes sense, at least for his type. He looks a little bit mischievous. I have to say Pokemon again. So, I mean, Sydney for his design, I could see this as a dark type trainer. I do think it's a basic design, but I think it fits at least.
He looks cool though.
He does. No, I think it's like simple, but it works for his typing. So. For me, the design is at least a B, maybe a B. I think it's pretty solid.
The design is A tier for me.
Oh, it's A for you? Okay.
I think it's good. Here's
the team. Initial team in Ruby and Sapphire. Myena, Shiftry, Cacturn, Sharpedo, and Absol.
I mean, for what they were working with at that time, I think that's actually a pretty good dark type team at that point.
At that point, I would say yes. Series. At that point, I would agree with you. At that point, I think I agree.
There's not much else to work with. Like, you could have Umbreon, I guess, or I'm trying to think about
Houndoom,
yeah.
But there really wasn't as much. So I think benefit of the doubt is fair. It's still not a particularly strong team, though, for me.
No, it's not super strong.
But I think it's just... I'll let you choose on this one. Where do you think you should go?
Yeah, I mean, I think the design is A tier, and the team is probably overall like lowish B tier. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt just because of like the lack of options, because it was earlier in the series. I want to put him in A tier overall. Like, I just think he's cool.
I'm good with that. I just wasn't. I couldn't really decide if it was A or B, but I think A is fine. This dude, Seabold. Seabold is a water type. Okay, so this is Seabold. Sun and Moon. Oh, no, X and Y, excuse me. Seabold. Hold on, I wanna get up his full artwork real quick. Here's his full outfit for you, just for some context. So there's the full outfit. He looks like a butler. Or like, he looks like he's about to like bust my table.
Yeah, this guy, I don't. This guy looks like a freaking tool to me.
I don't like
I
it.
don't know. I don't like the design either.
I don't.
It's just like I don't know.
I don't like this.
So he just looks like a smug asshole. Like
Yeah.
I just don't like. I don't like this guy.
I don't like him either. Okay, his team is Clawitzer, big ass claw, Gyarados, Starmie, and Barbacle. I like Gyarados.
Starmie's all right.
Clawitzer I don't think was that good, but it's like I mean the Pokemon looks cool. That big ass claw looks cool. Barbacle is a meme to me. That thing looks ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know.
For me, this character design's a lull because it looks like he's about to bust my table. But I think the team is probably like a C. I mean, Gyarados is good, but God, I can't even do it with the rest of his team.
Yeah, I don't think I want to put this guy in lull, but
no,
I can't put him any higher than C. That's for sure. So
oh my God, this guy! I swear to God, it looks like he's about to get me another cup of water. Okay. Next we have Wickstrom. So Wickstrom is X and Y as well. Here's his team: Steel, Klefki, oh, for fuck's sake, Probopass, Caesar.
Wait, what?
Aegislash.
Is it? Wait, is Probopass Steel?
Yes.
Is it Rock Steel?
Yep, it's Rock Steel. Rock Steel.
Okay.
I like his team besides Klefki. The rest of the team I think is a bop. Klefki is the only pooper. I'm almost gonna give it S tier because Klefki is bringing it down, probably A. But that team is real good. That's a good team.
Yeah, the team's good, especially Aegislash and Caesar.
What do you think of his design? So he's wearing he's wearing a full suit of armor.
Yeah. I mean, I like the knight design for the a steel type trainer. You know, wearing a big suit of armor. I don't know what the deal with the frickin' like Sheriff's badge on his head.
I don't know what that is either.
That.
It's really bothering me. It's really bothering me.
Stupid. But the in general knight, you know, suit of armor knight, I think is pretty good for a steel type trainer.
I think I would give him A. What would you give him?
Yeah, I think I'm there as well. I agree.
Oh boy, we're going back in time.
Yeah, back in time to
Agatha.
the, Gen 1.
Okay, Agatha's design is she's an old lady. Okay, she's an old lady. I think her design is actually pretty good, to be honest with you.
I think it's
a good design. This is her team. Reminder, Gen 1. Gengar, Golbat, Haunter, Arbok, Gengar. I will say I'm gonna be okay with a repeat for Gen 1 Ghost.
Oh yeah, I mean,
okay
yeah,
with a
there's
repeat.
like isn't like the only ghost type Pokemon in Gen 1 Ghastly Haunter Gengar.
Yes.
So I mean, you have no options. I feel like we need to judge her on her later teams, like for this character in particular, because there's just no options in Gen 1. Like
Gen 3, the team does change a little bit. We have Gengar, Crobat, Misdreavus, Arbok, and another Gengar. Again, Gen 3 did have some additional options, but and then we have this Gen 7? When was she in Gen 7?
Yeah.
Well, Gen 7, she has Arbok, Gengar, Golbat, Weezing, Marowak, which is the Alolan Marowak, and another Gengar. I still think the team is like, in Gen 1, the team is threatening. This is a threatening team.
I mean,
Gengar is good.
I mean, Gengar's really good.
Gengar is good, Gen 1.
Golbat and Arbok are kind of lull, and they're poison and not ghost Pokemon, but they didn't really have any options, so I guess.
It fit as best as they could, I think. I think for a design, I'd give Agatha probably like an A.
Yeah.
Or something like that, maybe S. I think her team was pretty spooky. With pun intended. for like when you actually first encountered the character, because Gengar is good. Like Gengar by itself was good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I give her A tier. She was really like tough for me the first times.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm more leaning toward B, but
Okay.
it's A or B. It's
Okay.
A or B for me. So if you want to put her in A tier,
Let's put it like this.
I'm okay with that.
Is she better than everybody in the B tier to you? Do you think she's better than everybody?
It's literally all four Sun and Moon Elite Fours are the B tier right now.
Do you think she's better than all of them?
Yeah, probably.
Then let's put her in A tier as like the bottom of A tier.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have Lorelai. Lorelai was the Ice type Elite Four member from Gen 1. Dugong, Cloyster, Slowbro, Jinx, Lapras. And if we're going to look at later iterations, there was an add of Piloswine
instead of Slowbro.
Yep. And if we go even further, like a Sandslash got added in a rematch, but the team didn't really change too much, actually. So I'm wondering if we have any better pictures of Lorelei out there. Okay, this is like a decent one. This would be what I imagine the character looking like. So here's the character on the screen right now. This is a Lorelei from Pokemon. She looks like she just looks like she's about to go into the office.
She looks like she looks like a teacher who's about to smack me with a ruler.
Yeah,
to me,
the design is a little.
I think it's all right. It's pretty mid. From the design is pretty mid for me. It's fine.
Yeah,
but like yeah,
the team is also mid for me. Like Lapras is good. I like Lapras. I do like Lapras.
Yeah. Again, limited options with Gen 1, but yeah, the team's what I mean. Honestly, Ice is kind of a shitty type, unfortunately. So yeah.
B, C. B? Okay. Finally somebody joined. Okay. Lance. Lance is limited. There were only so many dragon Pokemon, obviously, with Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. Here's the team. We'll start with the first iteration. Gyarados, 2 Dragonairs, an Aerodactyl, Dragonite. If we go further, we get now, to be fair, Lance is also he's the champion in Gen 2, so we can't count
Gold
that.
and Silver.
Yeah. But Seadra, Aerodactyl, Gyarados, Alolan Executor, which is a freaking meme, a Charizard, Mega Charizard, and Dragonite. So, as far as the Gen 1 team goes, this was a good team.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just biased. I love Lance. I think he's badass. I love his design. His theme in his champion theme in Gold and Silver is badass too.
I would give S.
His team like for Gen 1 is pretty darn good. Yeah, Lance is S tier for me. He's just a badass.
He's
like,
really
I love Lance.
I do. Lance is great. Okay, Bruno. So we have Bruno here. Bruno was in Gen 1 and Gen 2. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So we'll pick one. We'll pick one. So for now, let's just pick Gen 2. This is the more recent one. Let's just pick that.
I mean, yeah. If you're going off Gen 1, he's probably low tier because he has 2 freaking Onyxes on his freaking team, and yikes.
Yeah.
Like
for Gen 3, he did get Steelix, which is an upgrade, but still.
But wait, what he's supposed to be fighting type.
Yep.
That Steelix is not a fighting type Pokemon.
Okay.
I mean, look, I get. I think the only 3 fighting type Pokemon in Gen 1 or the top tier ones are Machamp, Hitmonlee, and Hitmonchan.
Primeape, I guess.
Oh yeah, Primeape. I forgot about
Poliwrath. Poliwrath was a fighting Pokemon.
And Poliwrath. Yeah, they could have given him Poliwrath and Primeape. Why didn't you give him 2 freaking Onyx? Okay, yeah, team is low tier.
This is a low tier for Gen 1.
It's the team is low tier. Because they gave him 2 Onyx.
Even in Gen 2, it's a lull tier for me. Like, Hitmontop is okay. I just... Why give him an Onyx? I would give him lull tier as well. I think he was an Omega lull.
Yeah, I think his team is lull tier.
His design, he's a karate fighter. I think
he kind of looks like a freaking like escaped convict to me.
A little bit.
Honest.
A little bit. A little. Probably give him C tier. I mean, he's like,
Yeah,
his design is fine.
Yeah, his design is fine, but I don't think it's anything special. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm on C tier with him. His team is so freaking bad.
The only way I'd give him lull tier is because he does look so similar to the other karate trainers you fight. He looks so similar, but I think C tier is probably fair.
No, yeah, I don't think his design is bad enough to put him in lull tier.
Right.
Like, he's, yeah.
Oh, finally, a Sinnoh Elite Four member from Diamond and Pearl. Okay, here's the Diamond and Pearl team. We're just gonna focus on the Diamond and Pearl team first. Platinum, there is a substitution. So in the Diamond and Pearl, it's Dustox, Heracross, Vespiquen, Beautifly, Dropion. If you go to Platinum, it's Yanmega, Heracross, Vespiquen, Caesar, Dropion. The Platinum team is actually decent. I think the Platinum team is
like
decent.
For a bug team, the Platinum team, like TBH in Platinum, that's probably an S tier bug team. Like,
that's an S tier bug team. I agree.
It's a bug team.
Yeah,
but
as a
it's
bug
probably
team,
an
it's
S tier bug team.
As a bug team, it's S tier. I agree with you. The character design is just like he looks like he's about to like sing to like as a pop singer.
Yeah,
like I don't buy the design.
It's kind of whatever. The character design is pretty mid for me. It like I don't hate it, but it's nothing special either.
Then A tier because his team is S tier.
I guess he averages out at A tier. Yeah.
This is actually Bertha, not Agatha. This is Bertha. Bertha's a ground type. Here's the initial team. Then we go to Platinum. Quagsire, Hippowdon, Sudowoodo, Whiscash, Golem. Platinum team is Gliscor, Hippowdon, Rhyperior, Whiscash, and then a Golem. If you're looking at Platinum, that's a pretty good ground team too.
Yeah, that's like A or S tier ground team.
That's a good ground team for Platinum. So I would say like A to S tier too, yeah. Character design, I have to say it.
Yeah.
It looks like a copy and paste on Agatha, and it bothers me.
Like the character design to me is actually just lull tier because it's like it's just Agatha again, or is it Agatha's like long lost sister in frickin' Sinnoh? Like I don't know.
I need to know if it's actually Agatha's sister. I need to know. Is there any lore that says she's Agatha's sister? Oh god, if there is, that could change, but it's not saying it when I'm looking at it. Okay, I think design lull because it just looks like Agatha. Team is probably A to S tier. Should we go like B?
It's B or C.
Okay.
I'll leave it up to you where you're feeling.
I mean the team is good though, so I'd say B. I mean at least the team is really good. Okay, this is black and white. Caitlyn. Caitlyn's team
lull tier.
Oh, this team is lull tier for you?
This character is
this character lull tier?
and the team are lull tier.
Let me see the team again one more time. Masharna. I'm not counting the rematch. Yeah, this team is pretty low. This team is low.
I mean, they were using, like exclusively black and white Pokemon. I don't like except for Ranculus, I don't like the black and white psychic Pokemon. Like,
I need to see the character's full design again, but
she's just like a sleepy bitch. She's just like in her bed sleeping and she's just like yawning, and I hate it.
The hair is like
I hate this character.
The hair is crazy though. Look at that hair. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I mean, again, this character's lull tier for me. I just hate this character. But if you want to put
I think
her higher,
the design
guess,
is at least C, but that team is really bad. I go lull. That team is so bad. Okay, we have Flint. Okay. Here's 2 grades for Flint for me already. If we're counting Diamond and Pearl and not the Platinum version, he's a lull. He's a lull.
His team in Diamond and Pearl is 100% lull tier. Like, I think his design's pretty cool though.
His design's fine. His design's fine. In Platinum, his team is actually a fire team, and I like it. I think it's a good team. It's not S tier, but I think it's like at least maybe A tier, because I think Magmortar is good, and obviously Infernape is good. But that Diamond and Pearl team is so low that I kind of want to count it a little bit.
Yeah, you want to count it a little bit because they did a really bad job in Diamond and Pearl with him. He literally has like 2 fire Pokemon. You're like, what? Okay.
I want to give him C. I'm sorry. I want to give him C. His team is good in Platinum, but I can't forget Diamond and Pearl, where I was like, are you sure this is a Fighting Elite Four member? Are we sure?
Yeah, we're sure this is a Fire Elite Four member.
I want to say C. I do. But I mean, I'd settle for B, but man, I think he's a C. It's just so funny.
Okay, so yeah, for him, his character design is A tier. It's A or B. It's like low A. Like I think he looks cool, but it's nothing special. His team in Platinum, I don't think it's S tier. It's probably A tier again. But his Diamond Pearl team is LOL tier, and it's like almost bottom of LOL tier because it's not even a fire team. It's just like what is this?
That's why I said C.
Yeah,
like his team is so...
I want to put him in B because I just love fire types, but I definitely see the argument for C tier just because his Diamond Pearl team is just so bad. It's so bad.
I want to slot him in C because they're just...
C is okay.
Grimsley. Okay. So Grimsley's initial team was Scrafty, Crocodile, Leopard, Bisharp. I like Crocodile.
Yeah.
And I think Bisharp is fine. I'd say his team is like a B for me. I know Crocodile's cool, but the rest of the team, I'm not sold on Scrafty and Leopard in particular.
Yeah.
His design is... I like his design, though. I do think his design is pretty interesting. He's pretty interesting looking.
Yeah.
So like for me, I'd settle on like a B for him overall. But
yeah,
that's just me.
I think B is fair. I think I agree. I agree with your assessment.
Okay. We've only got 6 more. Who is this?
I think her name's Karen. She's in Gold and Silver.
Oh, frick. Yeah, that's right.
She's the dark Elite Four member.
Oh, okay.
Gold and Silver.
Okay. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt on this one. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt, okay? I think as a dark team, this is as best as they could do. This is the best they could do. You have Umbreon. Vileplume is kind of weird. Makes no sense, but I understand that. Murkrow is Omega Lol. But then Gengar and Houndoom you could make arguments for. At least they didn't have a lot to work with. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. I want to give the team a B because there's like 2 dark Pokemon or 3. There was like 3, and they wanted to put all of them in there.
They just added dark.
So
what about the rematch team?
That's a Gen. So after 16 badges in Gen 4, so this is
Heart Gold Soul
Silver. They add Weevil, and they put in a Honchkrow and a Spiritomb with Absol. So like that team is good. That's a good team.
That's a good team.
But I'm
it's
trying to give
rate.
The benefit of the doubt.
It's hard to rate the initial. Again, it's like you kind of do that with Agatha as well, where it's like you just kind of like they just didn't have anything to work with in the first game because there were only a couple of dark type Pokemon because they just added it in Gold and Silver. So yeah, I mean, I think her team is probably B or maybe A if you.
I think I'm giving the benefit of the doubt when I say B. I'm going off the initial team. I mean, like I know after 16 badges you fight them again, it's going to be a lot better. But I want to say for the team, I would say high B if we're accounting for that. I think her design is fine. Her hair is kind of spooky.
Yeah.
The hair is like really weird colored, which kind of makes it interesting for the dark type person. The design is fine though for me, at least.
Yeah.
I want to slot her in like a B. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to put her in B too.
Okay, this is Koga. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, here's Koga. Koga's Ariados, Fortress, Muck, Venomoth, Crobat. It's a pretty low team for me, except for Crobat. I think Crobat's cool. Everything else in there is kind of a lull for me. It's worth noting that the other team has a Skunk Tank, a Toxicroak, a Swalot as add-ins to there. It's like lull to see for me on the team. Koga is cool though. I freaking like Koga. His design is amazing, but his team like, is so freaking bad.
I mean, there aren't that many good poison type Pokemon, unfortunately. They don't have, again, it's like they don't have a lot to work with. Yeah, I like his design.
I love his design. He's like an S tier design for me.
His design is S tier for you? Yeah, I think his design is, maybe I could give it S tier, but low
It's
S
one of the
tier.
better ones. It's one of the better ones.
His
team, though.
I mean, I think he averages out in the middle, right?
Yep.
Like,
it's an average out. This guy is Gen.
That's Will from Gen 2 as well, I think.
No, that's Lucian.
Oh no, sorry, Lucian.
That's Lucian.
Gen 4.
Because Will is a different one. Here's Lucian. Here's the team. The Diamond and Pearl team and the Platinum teams. Diamond and Pearl. Mr. Mime, Girafarig, Medicham, Alakazam, and a Bronzong. The Platinum team is a Mr. Mime, an Espeon, an Alakazam, a Gallade, and a Bronzong. I do think the Platinum team is pretty good. That's a good Platinum team. That Diamond and Pearl team.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not that different. You changed.
Girafarig got out, which is great.
Girafarig got out, which is good.
And Medicham got out. And
Medicham got out for Gallade. So, again, both are improvements, but, you know, I don't think the Diamond and Pearl team is that bad. It's like, it's not great, but it's okay. Like,
yeah, it's just okay for me. As far as his design goes, it's fine. I don't hate it. Yeah, it's not a lull for me. It's just nothing special.
No, definitely not a lull. Yeah, I mean, again, I think his design is pretty average. His team is like average, maybe slightly above average. So,
do we beat this guy?
I think we beat him again. It's like, yeah.
Okay, Marshall. Marshall for Black and White is Sock, Throw, Mienshao, and Conkeldurr. It's the same in the initial for some of this other stuff too. It's like, Sock and Throw for me are lull. Mienshao and Conkeldurr are okay. I'd give this team a C. It's not a lull for me, but it's a C. His design is also just, I think it's decent for what he is. He's supposed to be like he's a fighter, he's a warrior.
Yeah, fighting type guy.
Yeah, he's like it looks like he's got like, maybe he's an MMA fighter or something. I don't know, like that seems fine to me. But his team is like a C for me. So I'd put him in like low B to high C. That's what I'm thinking, at least. What about you?
Yeah, I'm thinking about the same. I'm trying to decide whether I like his design enough to move him up to B from C. And I don't know if I do.
So C?
Like high C, probably,
okay.
But yes.
I don't really put it in order, but he's in C somewhere. 2 more. Chantal. Chantal has, every time I say this name, Coffin, Jellicent, Golurk, Chandelure. The team is actually pretty decent. That's a pretty good team for me. Not S tier, obviously, but like I could put that team in B tier, possibly A tier, like lowest A tier. The character design itself. We're gonna grab the character's full body on this one. Here's the character design. What is this around her neck? What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's
It's like a flower. It looks like she looks like a flower.
It's a giant neck pillow.
It's a giant neck pillow.
I don't know.
Other than the neck pillow, I think her design is fine. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it fits pretty well. I want to say, from my perspective, like the team is good. Design I think is pretty good. I think she's better than some of these B tiers. I put her in A tier. For me, I just think she's better than some of these B tiers. For me, I put her in A. I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah, again, I'm kind of waffling between A and B. Like, I'm like, do I like her enough to put her in A tier? I'm not sure, but I do like her better than some of the B tiers. So.
I do.
Yeah, okay, A tier, low, definitely a low A tier.
This is a low A tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, last one is Will. You were correct. This is Will. Okay, Will is psychic. Here's the team: Xatu, Executor, Slowbro, Jinx, and another Xatu. So we have a repeater.
We have a dupe.
If you get 16 badges in Gen 4, that's it. If for Gen 4, reminder. Bronzong, Jinx, Grumpig. I freaking love Grumpig. He's a meme. Slowbro, Gardevoir, Xatu. There's no reason to have a repeater in this case.
Honestly, like, as far as the team goes, I honestly think the team's a lull.
I do. I'm actually with you.
Because, like, first of all, Xatu's bad. Second of all, they repeated Xatu.
And there's no reason for this team to not have another psychic.
Jinx is also bad, and
I think all of them are bad. For me, yeah, I think all of them are bad.
Yeah, no, his team is really bad, actually. Like, you could have put an Alakazam in there, you could have a Gardevoir in there, like...
Well, for Gen 2, he couldn't have. But, like, you could have put Alakazam in there. Like, you just could have. Why didn't you put an Alakazam in there?
Oh, Gardevoir was Gen 3, wasn't it?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
But you could have put Alakazam. You could have done that. Espeon was in this one, too. Why not throw Espeon in there?
You could have Espeon in that.
Could have done Espeon. Could have showcased that new Gen 2.
Yeah, the team is butt soup. The team is freaking lull. Like,
okay, but what about him? I will pull up a full body. Oh god, this guy looks like a freaking clown. I don't. Oh man. This is a lull for me. I can't do it. This guy looks like a clown. He looks like he's gonna. He looks like he goes to kids' birthday parties and does shows there, and then he gets kicked out for being creepy. Like, that's what he looks like to me.
I kind of like the. I liked the design better when I just saw the headshot in the on the tier list.
But then you saw the whole body.
Because I think like the mask makes sense, and he kind of looks like a creepy psychic trainer type thing going on, and then you see the clown suit, and you're like, oh,
he looks like a clown. He's just looking like a clown.
I feel like I don't hate this guy this much, but I think he's low tier.
I want to give him low tier so badly. He looks ridiculous. He looks like he'd get kicked out of a kid's birthday party for being weird. Yeah. Like that's what I think. So I just can't do it with this guy. We didn't put champions in here. Obviously we'll have to maybe do a really short tier list of champions at some point. But here's our tier list of all the Pokemon Elite Four members. Only 2 in S tier. We only have 2 S tier Pokemon.
And they're both dragon.
And they're both dragon. As it should be.
I mean, if this included champions, Cynthia would definitely
be S tier.
Go in S tier.
I'm trying to think of other champions that I would put. There would be a lull tier champion. What's his face from X and Y? I would put him in lull. Except for Vulcan Rona, but he's a champion.
No, that's Black and White. You mean Alder?
Oh, Black and White. Alder is that all? Yeah, Black and White Alder. Alder for me is a lull as a champion. If we're going with
his team is lull tier. His design is kind of cool actually, but his team is definitely his team is lull tier. He'd probably be C overall because I think his design is actually pretty decent. But yeah his team is lull tier for sure.
Lull. His team's lull. The other champion, the other girl that's a champion, she's a dragon type. Iris is actually pretty good. But anyway, this is our tier list.
My other champion who would be low tier, I think, would be Wallace in Emerald.
Was he the water?
He was the water gym leader in
And then
Ruby
he
Sapphire
became
that became the champion in Steven in Ruby Sapphire was way better as the champion than frickin' Wallace.
I agree. I think Steven was much better. Wallace was lol. But yeah, anyway, this is our tier list. So I'll save this, and people should let us know what they think. If they disagree, I'm sure somebody's going to disagree. If you think there should be more S tiers, you should let us know. But I think that's going to do it for today, Spoon. So I'll save this image and I'll share it with you. And for anybody else that's still hanging around and watching, thanks for stopping by. And we won't be back next week. We're not going to be back next week. We are I'm a little bit too busy. So we'll be back the following week, which is May 5th. All these videos will go up hopefully soon. So please check them out, like them. Let us know what you think. Spoon, any other closing thoughts?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys in a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.